Hi everyone, it's Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are starting, Koreadathon. Today is the first day of Koreadathon and I am excited because I decided to try, the key word is to try, and do daily vlogging for 7 days and read like my books. So, and I, just to make, just that car, just to make it a little bit more like diverse, so it wouldn't be like, you know, every day the same, I decided to take you every day somewhere. Oh, I wonder what is in there. Look, there is like a road. I don't know what it says. Maybe we will see. So basically today I decided to take you into this new Goen, which is like a park, and it's called Hana Biyori Park, and I wanted to go here because they recently opened a new like Starbucks, and that Starbucks is so beautiful because like, there's so many plants. It's a park and it's also like a greenhouse, so there's so many plants in that Starbucks, and I really wanted like to check it out and see. Can you see that I am red? I am red because like I have to go up the mountain, and like any type of exercise makes me look like a tomato, so that's why. No beauty contact. I mean, I never do beauty contact. Oh, it started to rain. Oh, look, there is... Look, I like it. Cool. I really want to see what is down there. I will take you down there and then we will go to the Starbucks. Okay, let's go. Oh. Apparently there is just like another road. Oh, I wish I wouldn't fall. I hope I'm not gonna fall. These steps are like dangerous steps. I like it. There is so much water. It's a good decision that I'm wearing rubber boots. Okay, so there is a road. Oh, listen to these birds. Oh, beautiful. Let's see what it's in there. Can you see water in there? And then there is city there. I don't know if it's a river or something else. Okay, woods are like my favorite place in the world because I am from Russia, and I am from region in Russia where we have lots of woods. Like Russia has lots of regions, so some regions have a lot of mountains, some regions have like steppe, so it's basically like a place with no greenery, like it's just, you know, fields of grass. My mom is from that region. I am from... Oh, this train. Okay, I am from the region with lots of woods. I think it's a temple. I think I came to a temple. Look. Beautiful. I never know what to do in these Japanese temples. They're very beautiful. They remind me... They're different, but they... But it's very beautiful here. There is like a sign. So I think that this road was just leading me to the temple. I never know what to do in these Japanese temples because, you know, I'm new here. I don't know what to do. When I was in Korea, Korean Buddhist temples, it's Koreadathon, so let's talk about Korea. Korean Buddhist temples are just so beautiful. That's like also my favorite places, like anywhere I have been. They're so beautiful, so colorful, and so peaceful. I remember when I just came to Korea, like we just started living with my husband together, and one day I wasn't working at that time. I just came. I mean, I wasn't working in Korea because with my type of visa I couldn't work, which is dependent family member. So I couldn't work, and one day my husband comes from work and he says that there's this woman who works for like a Korean magazine, and what the magazine does is it takes foreigners from Seoul, brings them to like certain Korean temples, and like they have this program. It's called Temple Stay. So Temple Stay program is when you can go to any Buddhist temple in Korea and stay there for 3 days, which is like usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so weekend. and they tell you about like Buddhist traditions, they tell you about life of the temple, you experience life of the temple like a Buddhist monk. And it's not for you like to turn you into a Buddhist, it's just to show you like the culture. So it's they're not really like trying to make you a Buddhist or change your religion. It's not about that. They don't teach you about Buddhism there. They just show you like the temple, and they tell you about the history of this temple, and they tell you like, for example, I already forgot the name. It starts Hyenza temple, and that temple, it keeps like a lot of wooden like plates with important Buddhist text on them, and those plates are like UNESCO historical heritage. And so it was is it a plane? So loud. And it was so interesting. I really enjoyed, and the best part that it was for free. They even paid me. Like my job was like to go there and then write about my experience in that temple. And it was so interesting. I genuinely loved it so much. Like I really want to do it again. I want to do it with my husband or my friends or my family members, like whenever it will be possible. So if you're ever in Korea, consider participating in Temple Stay project, because it's not expensive. It's like maybe $70, maybe $100 for a weekend. So it's not very expensive, and it's really worth it. It's so worth it. It's really good. Okay, so now I'm going back the stairs, and I'm going to try and find that Starbucks. And I took my vegetarian with me. So today I'm going to eat vegetarian. I will start it in Starbucks, and then if I will continue when I'm at home. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoy following me around. I decided to try vlogging like a proper vlogger today. Let's see how it works. Okay, let me catch my breath and continue going up the stairs. Maybe I lose some weight finally. Okay, let's go. This is somebody's hands. I don't understand whose hands are this. And there are even, you see, there are even like autographs of these people and their names apparently. And there are so many of them. So that was one. Apparently this is the number, so 62. Next one, oh yeah, next one is 69. So this is somebody's hands. Interesting.
Slept all night on a big white ship. Seagulls were dancing all around. I woke up with a sunrise on the sea. Such a priceless gift to me. The salty breeze and the waves, the slow pace. The salty breeze and the waves. I'm at a right place. Yesterday we followed the road of the moon. We drove all day towards the coast. It remembered me the beauty of this life.
Well, you see I'm very red. It's okay. Forgive my redness. I actually came here just to go to Starbucks and read, but this place is so beautiful. It has a ticket, like you have to buy a ticket to come here. So I paid for one adult ticket 1,200 yen, which is roughly $12. Roughly. A little bit less than $12. So this is like a very beautiful park. I really like it. Look at this beautiful gate. Can you see? Oh, this gate. I want to see what is inside. I don't want to take this cable road, cable car. I think it's not necessary. I want to just look around. Oh, this is so beautiful. I will show you. It's really beautiful. It is raining. Is it better? Like, maybe like this is better so you can see more. It is raining today, but actually I like rain. I've already said that, like, again, I come from a region in Russia where like it rains always, like a lot, summer and fall, and well, except for winter, which is like 6 months. So it really rains a lot there, so I'm used to rain, and this is like a very light rain. Usually I have an umbrella, but I just don't use it. It's not bad. So, and it's so quiet. There is nobody here, like I am alone here. Like, what a blessing, what a blessing. Oh look, and I'm coming, there's this like a temple again or something, like a pagoda. Let me show you. So that's what I see. There is one more pagoda, like white, so that's why maybe camera isn't showing. So that there is like a pagoda, and there is a temple here. So let's see. I also have my information card. They gave me like a map. So let's see. Oh, so map is on the other side. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at this mushroom. This mushroom is very beautiful. I don't know if it's edible. You see, I don't know Japanese mushrooms. Oh, there is another one. This is, I think this is not edible. Maybe that one was, but this is definitely not. Also, when I was a kid, we often went to woods, like to pick up and forage mushrooms. So I really like foraging mushrooms. Oh, this is very beautiful. So, but unfortunately I don't know Japanese mushrooms. I know Russian mushrooms, but Japanese ones I don't know. So I don't know which ones are edible, which ones are not. So yeah, I think this is a temple. It's very small, but it's very cute. I will show you. I think that was it. It's a very small one, but it's actually very pretty. Oh, this park is very beautiful. I don't know, can I go down there? Let's see. My husband is working today. Today is Monday. For him it's a working day. My hotel still isn't calling me. They said that we will call you, but I think like these days I think they don't have any customers, so that's why they are not inviting me to work, which is okay. You see, I can go and explore and they still pay me, which is such a blessing. I am so grateful for that. So yeah. Oh, I really like this gate. This gate is very beautiful from all sides. You see? Very beautiful. It reminds me of Korean architecture. Of course, it's similar, but it's also different. Like Japanese architecture is like black and white. So like it's like, you know, coloring is very simple, just black and white. Natural colors of like wood getting dark. I don't know, maybe they color it black. And Korean architecture is so colorful. There is so much color. Like if you go to Korean Buddhist temple, you will see it's just an explosion of colors, and it's so beautiful. It's just stunning. So I like both of them. I don't know which one is my favorite. Oh look, they also have koi fish. Koi fish, I like koi fish.
I've never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide. We flow together like an ocean, every low and every high. And I would have you anyway, dear, any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me, I'd always be waiting here. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart. And I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king. I've never known a brighter sunset, but every day I see it rise. I've never thought it could be better until I saw it in your eyes. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart. I will hold the world at bay just to see you smile again. And when time begins to fade, I will love you just the same. And I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have dreamed of this for a long time, held my breath for a while. Can feel the rooms on fire. When we kiss the walls, they are steaming and we burn like a fire. Do we have to lose? Or do you have to go home? Throw away the shoes and go on with the flow. Or do you have to lose? The world can just go on without you for a while. 'Cause of you, these lips were made for you. Or do you have to lose? These lips were made for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've been scheming this for a while, since I saw your set of eyes moving really slow. I took some time to play out my cards, trying to lower down your guard. Or do you have to lose? Or do you have to go home? Throw away the shoes and go on with the flow. Or do you have to lose? The world can just go on without you for a while. 'Cause of you, these lips were made for you. Or do you have to lose? These lips were made for you. To our conclusion, we just follow the rhythm. Sat right in position, post the word for a minute. To our conclusion, and we just follow the rhythm. And sat right in position, post the word for a minute. And you, those lips were made for you.
Okay, so I was sitting in that coffee shop for like maybe 2 hours. I have read 60 pages of the book, so I have finished the first part. It has 3 parts. I finished the first one. So I finished the first part of the vegetarian. In this first part, the story is told from the perspective of her husband, and there are like a few inserts of like, it's kinda she speaking, but she's like speaking to her husband and explaining what she feels. So this man, he's talking about his wife, and he was like, he didn't really marry her for love. He married her because he is a very average guy. He doesn't have anything, you know, attractive about him. He's not rich, he's not particularly handsome, he isn't particularly good at in bed, like he doesn't have a very good job. So like he has like this complex about himself that he is not good enough, and so he married this woman because she was also, in his opinion, like a very average woman whom nobody would particularly want, and she wouldn't ask anything much from him. So that's why he married her, because she was just like perfect for him with no particular demands, and he just wanted like a quiet family life without like, with all the like family comforts, but with no particular like demands for him. So he married her. He never was really like attracted to her or anything, and he never thought that like there was something special about the woman. But then suddenly he wakes up one night and she's standing in front of a refrigerator, and like this scene was described. Something I already like about this book is that it's so atmospheric. It has like this dark, disturbing, kind of like psychologically unhealthy atmosphere to it. And so she was standing in front of this like refrigerator. He talked to her, but she never replied. She kind of just ignored him, and then he like said what happened, and she said, I had a dream. And then after this she decides to become a vegetarian, and basically she explained this dream to him, but he was, I guess he just heard, but he didn't, it was disturbing for him, and so he didn't pay much thought to this dream. And so she decides to become a vegetarian, and she throws away all meat from the house, which makes him annoyed, because it's kind of, she is imposing this vegetarian diet on him as well. And you have to keep in mind that like meat in Korean cuisine is a big part of Korean cuisine. Like Korean meat is so delicious. I could never imagine being a vegetarian in Korea, because it's a big part of their food, it's a big part of their diet, it's very delicious, it's really good. So I don't know how it's possible to be a vegetarian in Korea. Like basically all her family is concerned, and they're like pushing her, and they're so, I don't know, this, I kind of understand him. Like when I read this book, this first part, I was like, but she really does not think about this guy. Like she kind of thinks only about herself, but just like how he is behaving and her family is behaving, and just like physically, like literally physically forcing her to do certain stuff. But at the same time she doesn't talk, like she doesn't explain them anything. She's just like, I will not eat meat, and like that's it. And she kind of expects them to just understand her, and it doesn't work that way. Like yes, she explained her dream to her husband, but like that's where it all stopped. She doesn't feel very normal. It feels to me like she's weird, she's strange. And like I can also understand her family. I can see where they're coming from. I can see where her husband is coming from. Like she looks sick, she lost weight, she is not talking, she doesn't explain anything. Like wouldn't you be concerned? Wouldn't you like just, everybody has their own opinions, everybody thinks that something is good for somebody, not necessarily for themselves. I can see where her family is coming from, how like the methods that they're trying like to impose on her and how they are trying to force her back is gross and just like terrible. But you kind of can see where they're coming from. They're also worried for her. I don't know. I will continue reading, but I'm at this point I'm like, I'm confused as well. I can see how they feel, but also I can see how she feels, and I feel like she is losing her mind. I don't know if it's because of her family, is it because of my medical condition, but it feels like she's slowly losing her mind. Oh, this book is so interesting, you know, so I don't know what's the right word for it. It's very atmospheric. Yeah, I like it. I really like it so far. Yeah, so these are my thoughts about like the first chapter of this book now. Oh, this man they're standing here. So peaceful, very lovely man. Okay, this man, you see, it's like I was talking about this book vegetarian in front of them. Yeah, so I think it's already late, so not so late. I'm so lucky today because practically there are no people, so like you see I can just wander around, talk to my camera, and it's not even weird. So it's 3:30 now. It closes at 5, so I can actually spend some time here more. I think I will walk around here a little bit more. Now I'm on page 60 of my book, and the book is like 180 pages, so I have like 120 pages to go. So yeah, but yeah, so far it has been really atmospheric, very like I want to know what happens next. I want to know what happens to her husband. I want to know what happens to her, because I feel like she's going insane slowly, starting with her dream. But her dreams, oh, her dreams are just insane. It's just like so violent, so much blood, and it's just like I can also understand why she decided, like how she feels, you know. You can totally understand how she feels. It's just that she doesn't communicate it to other people. I feel like she's not asking for help, she's not trying to explain herself, she's not, you know, talking to people. And I feel like you need to talk to people. If you have a problem, talk to people, talk to them. And she's just like kind of keeping everything to herself. Okay, I will go for a walk. Such a beautiful park. I really like it here. It's not very big, it's quite kind of small, but so beautiful. Really like it here.
Started slow, like a tree grows out in the open. These things don't grow overnights long and get old in the morning. Nothing more can make it speed up. Nights are long and the day's getting shorter. Hold her close, father to your daughters, 'cause all things that grow slow can go so fast. Softly the nights fade away, blend into times of midday.
tree blows on the west, constantly subject to change, far beyond these words. No more nights with the bed light to help you slumber. And all those times you were kept up by roaring thunder.
So great, I really enjoyed it. It was so beautiful. I don't even feel like going home now, but I have quite a way to go, so I think I will feel like coming home when I'm like already nearby my home, because it's quite far from my house. So yeah, but it was so beautiful, and I really enjoyed the experience of reading in the beautiful coffee shop with so many flowers. In Korea, in Seoul, also I went to one coffee shop with so many flowers. I absolutely loved it. If you are ever in Seoul, go to Hongdae area, and in there they have a coffee shop. I forgot the name, but it has so many flowers. I will find the name and I will insert it somewhere here. They have so many beautiful flowers there, plants, like house plants, and it's just filled with plants, and it's just so beautiful. It's like a jungle in the room. I really like that place as well, and they serve you so many different delicious teas. Like they have many different varieties of tea and coffee as well, and pastries, like, you know, normal coffee shop menu, but it's just so beautiful and cozy. I really like it. A little bit pricey, a little bit on the pricey side, but it's worth it. So if you're ever in Seoul, go to the coffee shop that I will insert here. It's really worth it. And if you're ever in Tokyo, then you should go to Hana Biyori Goen, and I think it's a Goen, I think it's a park, and they have Starbucks there. So, and that Starbucks is just stunning. You've just seen, right? So many plants. I really enjoyed the experience, and the book is so wonderful, and I'm just, oh, such a good day, such a good day. Very good start to the Koreadathon, first day of Koreadathon. First vlog, so it's a good start. I am thinking where I should go tomorrow, because I want to bring you during this Koreadathon to different places, so I will think about it. I'm thinking maybe Yokohama. I've never been to Yokohama, so I might go to Yokohama tomorrow. We will see. I don't know, I've never been there, and it's also quite far from me, so it's okay. It's okay, I will figure it out. How should I get there? But everybody said like it's a very beautiful like town, so I want to go there as well. Okay, so I'm going home now, and I will continue reading at home, and I will update you on my reading at home later. So okay, let's go home. Look, there is a little road also there. It reminds me of the movie Spirited Away. Do you remember?
Electric phase. You got
home and it's already evening. I've been cooking dinner and then I was editing my video, which is already 40 minutes long, and I don't want to shorten it down because like it has been such a genuinely beautiful day, and I just want to like keep it also for like for myself, for memories. So I don't want to shorten it down, and I thought I will just like end this vlog here. I haven't finished reading Vegetarian yet. I will, now it's 9, 9:30, so I will continue reading in the evening and I will continue reading tomorrow morning. We will see when I finish it. But I was thinking about this book more. So like I said, you remember, right? So like she had like she started, you know, being vegetarian, and she had like this disturbing dreams, and I kept thinking about like her situation with her husband. I understand him, but at the same time I feel like he wasn't interested enough in her to ask her, are you okay? Like he never asked her if she was okay. He was just like, first he was upset that she's kind of imposing this diet on him, and then he kind of just accepted it. And then he was upset with like her other habit, which is not wearing a bra. And again, I could see where he is coming from, because sometimes it can cause like really awkward social situations, and it did cause these awkward situations. And so like I can always see where he is coming from, but at the same time he is never interested enough in her to ask if she needs help, to ask if she's okay. So she is selfish, but she is selfish maybe because just she really does have mental problems, and she just, you know, she needs a person next to her who is like strong and who can help her. So maybe that's why like she, you know, I said before that like she's behaving very selfishly. But when you think about it, she might really have some mental issues, and how can you ask a sick person to be not selfish, like especially if the person is like mentally sick? And so I feel like in this situation he is the person who like has to be intelligent and who has to be like strong, and he wasn't. He was weirded out, like it was really weird for her how she's behaving. He was angry with her. He was thinking about like maybe she needs help, but at the same time he was like, I don't think that she needs it, and I don't think that she needs treatment. So he just, I feel like he doesn't care enough for her. So I don't know, I'm still, you see, like in the very beginning. But like, yeah, the situation with her husband is complicated, I guess, but it's because he doesn't really love her, he doesn't really care for her, and like their relationship before this whole situation happened, I feel like were very cold from what he described. So it's like, you know, just very, they're not even friends. Like just like live in one apartment, you know. I don't know, very interesting, so interesting. So I will continue reading, but I will upload the vlog now, so because I need to upload it, and I will continue reading tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, because this day was so beautiful and I genuinely loved it. I feel like I feel it felt so magical, like that place felt very magical. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me, even though it has been a very long vlog, like 40 minutes. If you're still here, wow. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I hope you had fun, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow in my next vlog. And I still haven't decided where I'm going tomorrow. I need to think about it, so I will think about it and then you will know tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Have a good day, stay safe.